Alright, sorry for the wait. I'm back now, and I see that nobody is watching my stream because it is currently 7 o'clock in the morning, which, honestly, now I realize what time it is. It's been 12 hours since I completed that raider quest. Man, does time fly. Yeah, I guess that's what happened then. I guess as long as a raid is activated, you will not be able to log into your account. Alright, let's get back to putting stuff away. Man, 12 hours gone by. I gotta exchange all my benches out and start my fires and all kinds of shit. Let's put this stuff away. No, this. Actually, I'm gonna start a chip first before I start farming. I'm gonna keep this chip. I will not put it back with the other chips that I have saved up. I'm just gonna use it and hopefully get a C4 to finish my next raider mission. Like I said, I'm not going to start the raider mission once I complete all 5 tasks. I'm just gonna let the 5 tasks get completed until till Kafir fixes this mess, or until I hear that it's at least safe to it. Where in the hell did I put my C4? There we go. I will bring a handgun with me though. I'll bring both of these handguns. And a chip. Man, that made me so nervous, thinking that I basically was locked out of my account forever. That's what I thought happened. I thought it was something similar to the loot me thing, but fortunately it was nothing like that. Just a slight scare, back up and running. I did make a video about this. I was a little bit wrong because now I found out more information about the subject, but I have already posted the video, so I might just go and delete it, or I might just make a little bit of changes to just let the people know it's only temporary. It's only the 12 hours that you've accepted the actual raider quest. I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. I'm just going to shove these in any of the chests so I can just get going. Alright, let's put some stone in the workbench. I don't believe I have any wood. 0 wood. And we'll be on our way. I should have enough planks to do another level 3 wall. The fuck? Yeah, I did have a zombie raid. I had an attack on my base, and I should have just stayed outside until the run. However, I mean, they only took down my level 1 walls, which was only on this side, and only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walls. So I'm not even gonna fix them, because the less walls I point, the less lag I have over in this area. And I hate, first of all, put my graphics low. That's probably why I'm lagging so bad. And turn my music off, like I always have. And there we go. Now I'll probably be a lot less laggy. Grab a gun, throw it in. Get this shit real quick. Oh, they did break a level 2 wall. I'll be damned. Son of a bitch. Wow, I'm a lot less laggy at least. Moving very smoothly. Oh yeah, look how nice and smooth I'm moving. Either Kafir did some type of small update on to help the lag, or I don't know. But I definitely seem to be moving much smoother and much faster through my base. Why is my armor almost dead? Look at that pathetic pile of steel. I really need to work on my steel again. I'm 3 short. Next time I come back, I'll have to upgrade 1 wall. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I'm back. As you can see, I'm back and running 7 o'clock a.m. 24/7, all day, every day, my boy. I'm about to go open up this floppy disk real quick. See if I have any luck. Hopefully I get a circuit. I'm not too concerned about getting any C4. However, I do definitely want a circuit. How's it going, Kyle? How's your day going? I know mine's a little bit better, knowing that my account is not gone forever. I do need coffee, though, before I start. So, what I'm going to do is I am ready to work my way over to the bunker to use this chip. So what I'm going to do is click walk. I'm just going to walk towards the bunker, and when I return in 5 minutes, I will just speed up the process and finish it. Awesome. Thanks, Kyle. I appreciate it. And I will take requests. I mean, like, if you guys, like, ever want to see me do something, or you're like, you know, somebody's like, hey, I want to see somebody just wipe out hard mode bunker with using just grenade launchers and scars. You know, I wouldn't mind doing it. Anything that you guys want to see happen, I would love to make it happen. Let's do increased chance of weapon. Mosey on over. So like I said, I'm just going to start walking over, and then give me 5 minutes to make some coffee, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. I was really worried that I wouldn't return back into my account until after the bunker closed, which I still have so much stuff in my chests. Okay, that's cool. Do you have Android? You have Android or iOS? Okay, good. So they must have just released Android update today. In fact, that might be why I am playing now, because they probably just dropped the patch for everything, and unlocked my game. Come on, baby, give me an electronic circuit. See, if I didn't make it back in time, I would have lost all of my stuff. Come on, baby, give me some luck. I think I'm gonna farm some oak first. I'm gonna go up north and farm some oak instead of just normal wood, because I have to travel up that way anyway to go to the floppy coordinates. So I'm gonna gear up as if I was going to the north. On the way up, stop at the floppy coordinate. If it's an infected chest, then I will just keep go. Oh, what is this? New coordinate location. I guess it's not up here anymore. It is now down here, which means I am no longer going north. I will probably just stick to my plan and keep farming wood. In fact, I might go straight here. I'm going straight over here. Wish me luck. Did they lower the price for this? Wasn't it $2.99 per box? I thought it was $2.99 per box for these. I wouldn't mind having a bunch of VSSs, that's for sure. I don't need any more C4, God knows that. Cross your fingers, guys. Please. 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 Fuck. Oh my God. I cannot stand this. Who in this game gets 11 straight infected chests in a row? Man, I want to cuss so freaking loud right now. Earlier, I found out the videos that I cussed in, I am not allowed to monetize videos that I say the F word in. So, how about that? I can't even relieve myself of anger on this game. Oh my God. I'm so... Man. You guys know how much it takes to clear out hard mode. Just what? For a pile of dust, for nothing. Because you can't hold two boxes at the same time. Because Kafir is a moron, and he doesn't create a way that you can save multiple chests. What a goddamn moron. I'm so mad right now that I can stop playing. I could literally stop playing right now. I'm tired of wasting all of my automatic weapons, my SWAT armors, military armors, all of my bandages and first aids, all of my machete, saws, and hammers. All for what? A floppy disk that leads me to a bunch of nothing. Thanks, Kafir. So much, Kafir. What kind of moron makes a game that way? I can't even think straight. I don't even know why I came home. Oh man, I'm like 5 seconds away hammer fisting the shit out of my iPad. And the biggest problem is not enough people complain. You know why? Because not enough people use this many amounts of floppy coordinates. I think that was probably my 13th floppy disk that I've used. I have only gotten 2 regular chests. No, 3. Sorry, 3 chests. And the rest were actually all infected chests. Most of them were all in a row, which is unbelievable. I'm starting to think that my account is bugged or sabotaged in a way. I do not get along with devs. In fact, I cuss the devs out on a normal basis because, well, there's the big one. There's another problem with this game. Every time I go to the woods, the big one is right there in front of me. There goes all the energy I just wasted watching videos. And now I have to waste more energy going to the yellow area. Now I have to buy it. Okay, you know what? This shit is getting old. I did not want to wake up and be pissy. I don't know why I even came in. I can probably name 10 things in this game that probably makes the least sense that I've ever seen in my life. Like, you would, like, wonder what is thinking putting some of this stuff in the game and making some of this stuff the way it is. It blows my mind clear off my shoulders. And I'll never understand the decision he makes in making his own game. Not to mention, we have no support. You send a message to support, and the last message that I sent to support was back in October. And all through October, all the way to the end of December, I sent one message per day, every day, sometimes multiple times a day, and guess what? Still no answer. So we have no support. This game is pretty much broken from head to toe. However, I do admit, it's fun. It's fun to play. But there is a shitload of problems with it. Yeah, right. That really hit me. All in all, this has not been a good day for me. Very bad luck. Very bad day. Yeah, that's another thing. Whenever I kill an enemy, it's like first nature. I don't even think about which buttons I press. Like my brain automatically makes my fingers press the buttons, and what that is I automatically press the hand button to go in his inventory, and I automatically press take all, and that's, you know, from the monsters that I kill. I press the hand button, and then I press take all. Well, in the place that the take all button is, this new button is here now, which like changes the stuff in the inventory around, and it's been screwing with me ever since the change has been made. So there's a lot of things that's just that Kafir should have just left alone, man. Like, developers, devs, they need to learn when to leave a game the way it is. I've seen so many games get ruined because the developers don't know when to stop. They don't know when a game is good the way it is, and they keep making changes to where it's just worse than it ever was. Just like half the people lost their accounts. People are getting kicked off their accounts for trying to start raids. Seems like every patch that comes out, we take a step backwards instead of... My opinion, I think they need to slow down a little bit. If not, stop altogether for at least a little while. This game has come a long way in a short period of time, which is, I think, probably the main reason that I'm not getting any responses back from support. They're probably all hands on deck, developing the game, and have no time for support replies. But they have come a long ass way since November? Or not November, September. Since September, they've a lot of progress, too fast in my opinion. And when you do a rush job and you're too fast, then that's when a lot of mistakes are made. I need to find a couple stones on the ground somewhere. Christ. Should have paid a little bit more attention, I knew right at that moment, I heard like 4 spitters at once. I knew some shit was going down. It's what you get for going on auto and not paying attention. In fact, I want to try something right now, which I'm just going to run through and gather up all of the enemies. I've always wanted to try this. Too many trees. That's not exactly how it goes down. And basically how you do it is you start out, get off your motorcycle, you start running around the map, gather up all the zombies, including all the basically the spitters do all the work. You'll have about 8 spitters in the pack, and you do what I did. You just run away, and then run towards them, and when you run past them, the spitters will spit all over the enemies, but miss you. Basically, you do it the same way that you fight the normal spitters one-on-one, but there was too many trees in my way, and I ran right into the middle of the pack of the zombies, so it didn't work out very well. And there wasn't enough spitters to do it either. But I got rid of all the zombies pretty quick, and I could just use the rest of this time to farm in peace without any zombies bothering me. Right now I'm going straight for the chest so I can get some Raiders missions done. Ooh, we got some oolong tea, son. We got some of that goodness. And I do want that camera for sure. We definitely need these cameras. I'm going to keep a gun on me, which they're out, but I have enough ammunition to take at least one survivor out. Oh, a red chest? You'd think I'm in a freaking green zone. 4 metal shards in a chest. Get out of here, man. Get real. Oh, we got some more, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. So we have enough keys now to take back to the Chinese event. You need 3. I have 1 in town. So once I take this load of wood back home, I will stop at the Chinese event. And that is my 3rd and final mission. And then I believe she will give you a 4th mission or a complete new set of new missions. which could involve other things, such as, cutting those trees down, or whatever the quest might be. I know we're missing a chest, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to start farming. I need just one random chest. It doesn't matter where or which one. I need to just off my inventory real quick. Why do I have one jerky? Did I really use a 20 stack of jerky? How did that happen? Like I said yesterday, you guys don't have to watch this insignificant, boring stuff. If you want to watch more interesting things, just return back in about 20 minutes or 15 minutes and be on to more interesting things. Or you can just keep watching and bear with the painfully boring of farming. Your choice. What's up, Sarah? I apologize for the boring farming, but it's a necessity that I must complete today because I'm elite. So bear with the boring stuff. Shouldn't take long. Also, Sarah, if you can also do me a huge favor, could you subscribe to my channel? This way, anytime that I go live, which is pretty much 24/7, all day, every day, you'll get a notification when I start my videos, and you can come check it out. Personally, I'm not too big on, I make some pretty quality video editing and stuff like that. However, I don't like to do it so much. So I would much rather stream it live and have it just saved to my YouTube rather than just go through the editing processes, record it, clog up my iCloud with storage. I'd rather just have it posted and never have to worry about it again. Seems like I'm just about finished, almost. I know there's a fifth chest. There's got to be a fifth chest somewhere. I will do one swoop around. Let me start at the top of the map and work my way down. Because at the end of the raid missions, you end up 24 out of 25 chests, and you're like, oh man, I don't want to travel back just to open one darn chest. In fact, I think I might want to take some meat back with me, which is gonna be tough because I'm pretty stinky right now. I do have a little bit of ammunition. However, I don't think it's enough ammunition to kill all of the animals. But you can still kill them with a melee. It just takes a little bit of running around. Yeah, Chinese event is super easy. There's nothing hard about it. I don't want turkey. Turkeys take an hour. Look, how ridiculous is that? I don't even pick them up anymore. I'd rather just raid them off of people. I can't tell you how many times that I've found full 20 stacks of cooked turkeys, which is quite a sight to see. You get pretty excited when you see that. But whoever cooked it sure does have a lot of time on their hands and a lot of charcoal, because definitely takes a lot of charcoal to cook. Yeah, forgot about my bike space. I guess I will be here for a little bit longer. Apparently there was only 4 chests here this time, because I did search the whole map and there was only 4. Very strange. I thought there was 5 chests in every red area, but I guess almost about finished. And we're done. A good way to do this is run after them. As soon as they come close to you, hit the crouch button, so you'll actually lock onto them by pressing the attack button. He'll run after the deer. Eventually the deer will stop or change directions, and as soon as he does that, press the crouch button. It'll be the same as if you were sneaking up on him from behind, killing him with a one-hit blow. So that is the way that you can actually farm these guys while having a full red smell. So I want the camera, that's for sure. There's not enough to want to consider bringing it. These electronics are really important, or at least they will be important in upcoming patches. They're almost mandatory, really, to bring up. Enough rope. But I'm going to bring these seeds because we need to bring these to the Chinese event. And, crowbar. Roll out. I should probably go straight to the Chinese thing. It'll save on energy if I go straight there. Ah, man. I left one of the teas at my city. Just to let you know, you guys are probably wondering why I put logs on the fire to make charcoal. The reason is because I need my much more than I need, you know, to use the wooden logs. Yeah, I only get 10 charcoal, but wood is easy and fast to collect, and planks are much more important to me as far as building my walls. So I've just been using wood, normal wood. Normally, if I was not serving, I would put, it would be 6 charcoal on the bottom, a 10 set of plank wood on the top, and that will come out to 20 charcoals. Oops. So for now, I've just been using wood. I gotta think about where I put my tea, my third tea, and where I put my gasoline. Wait, my gasoline should be right here somewhere. And electronics. USB sticks are up here. And I just don't know where I put my tea. I only need one more plank to make another level 3 wall, so I'm gonna just instant finish this for 10 gold. Take this plank back and upgrade a wall. Ah, yeah, I remember where I put my tea. Booyah. Here's one of the candies that you get. It slows down all enemies for 20 minutes. Just like that cappuccino drink from Christmas did. Gonna be super, super useful. Oh man, I can't even begin to tell you. With one cappuccino drink, I cleared out the entire bunker from the frenzies. So basically, I would go throughout the entire hard mode of the bunker, clear out all the small monsters like the bloaters and you know, all the small guys. And once they're dead, once the small guys were dead, I would drink the cappuccino and run around, and that's when I would kill the frenzies. In fact, with that cappuccino stuff, all you had to do was shoot the frenzy a couple times. It would slow down, and the effect would actually last forever. Even like an hour later after you shot that frenzy, even if the bunk completely and came back 2 hours later, it slowed down. So basically what I did was at one end of the bunker, went all the way around shooting each frenzy one time, heading straight for the elevator doors, heading downstairs, did the same thing for level 3, and then by the time the effect wore off, I could just take my time and kill the rest of the frenzies because they were forever slowed down. So these candies are a little bit different. You can actually eat the candy and just start from the beginning of the bunker, kill all the small ones, the big ones, the bloaters, the frenzies, everything, the exploders, with that one 20-minute candy, as long as you have enough firearms. This goes to the Chinese event. This, okay. I need some armor. Ross, Renzo. You get them in, well, I found all three of the teas that I have in the chest in red zones. I'm not sure if they're in only red zones, because red zones are the only places I actually go to. They might be in the yellows and the greens, you can try, but to guarantee it for you, just go to the red zones and you'll find them there. All you new guys that are checking out my stream, I would really greatly appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. I'm actually making a comeback. I lost my computer for like a couple years, and in that short period of time, I actually took a big, and really mean a lot to me if you subscribed and did a little bit of following, maybe get notified whenever I start my daily streams. It means a lot to me. I'm ready to go. I'm done wasting time. What else do I need? I need some healing, and I need to upgrade a wall. Let's go with this one. No. Yeah, let's go with this one. Just in case that lady's quest has reset, I'm not sure what time of the day, every day, that she resets, but just in case that I have to kill more zombies than her again, I bring a M16 with me. That crowbar, the bigger one, and dump the rest of this stuff, and we can be on our way. Here's her list. I'm not sure if I'm going to need that. I'll bring it with me in case. And one hatchet, just in case she gives me a new mission to cut down trees. Hey, what's up, Simona? Welcome to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it if you subscribed. I will be streaming every day, all day, 24/7, given that some hours will be devoted to that health. And we commit suicide. The samurai way. Should be turned. I should not be able to fit in between here. There we go. Look at that. That's funny. Actually, the other day, I died in my doorway here, and I was levitated off in the air, kind of like I was hanging by a noose, but I was hunched over, like over. It was pretty funny, and I was dangling like a dead body. It was hilarious. Kind of like how this guy is. He's kind of just sitting on a spike with a spike up his ass. Yeah, I got wood in my bike. Free gift from Raiders. Okay, let's finish this 3-quest list. If you guys did not see my video yet about the bug with 1.7.3, if you're using iOS, I think you'll be okay with Android, but if you're using like iOS devices, do not complete the raid quest, the 5 quests, because this didn't just happen to me, it happened to many players. As soon as you complete the 5 missions and press the button that says complete, and they throw a survivor base onto your map, once you like relog off your app, it will not let you back in. It'll actually keep you on the loading page. It'll load up to 99% and it will not let you in. Okay, so the lady says it's been about 18 hours, and the lady says that that it's still been under 24 hours. So let's bring the tea over to this table and see if she'll give us a prize for completing all 3 tasks. All 3 are finished, and talk to this lady again. Complete. Okay, she's giving me a chest, which is located up here. Really, lady? Lady, are you serious? Yo. You know what? I'll take the machete, but you can just take all this stuff in this chest and just shove it up your ass. I'll take the steak, but what a big waste of time. Wow, what a time that was. But let's bring this stuff here for rice. I wonder what the rice gives you. Doesn't really give you any. Description, no descriptions. So the tasks I've done for the day in maybe 2 hours. Let me see if there's a time limit somewhere. Tomorrow time. I also tried to go fishing and I could not fish. So we'll just come back in a few hours. At first, it was a little bit upsetting, the prizes that she gave, but if you think about how super simple the missions were she gave us, I guess for doing this stuff that she asked was a fair deal. Trying to think what I kind of want to do now. I do need some oak, so I'm going to come up here to the red Oak Grove and for a little bit. It's either that or wipe out the bunker, one of those two. And I do take requests, like if you want to see something specific, something cool, fun looking, like doing the bunker with only grenade launchers or something unique like that. You know, I'll take requests. If it's doable, I'll do it just for fun. And if you guys are watching on the YouTube channel, go ahead and download the app called Omlet. You can interact with me there. In fact, if you scroll down in the description of this video, you'll find a link to the Omlet app. If you download it, you can interact with me there. You can send me a message and it will pop up on the top of my screen, and I'll be able to answer your questions as I'm playing. Let's gear up for the north. It's a little bit more rough up there. I'll bring 3 machetes, 1 saw, and 1 hammer. And a handgun. Actually, you know what? I'm going to this M16, finish that M16 on so it can be modifiable. Stick this steel bar in here, even though right now there's really no uses for steel bars at all, except for making military backpacks. I would be happier. In fact, if they gave me a steel bar, I would be super happy, but they gave me a steel plate, which is barely used for anything. Hopefully in the future they'll come up with more things once they start releasing the Titan bar. There will be some extra things available that steel plates would be used for. But as far as right now, there's really nothing that you can use them for except for military backpacks, unfortunately. I'm going to use a SWAT armor for this. Usually I'll take a military armor, and what'll happen is towards the last few minutes of farming, I'll run out of my armor and have to do something like skimpy to get through so I don't freeze. So just to avoid that and get through problems, I'm just going to bring a SWAT armor. God knows I have plenty of them. Another note, I don't know It's going up. I'm pressing down, and my die is going up. But another note for farming the oak planks while you're up there in the north, in that particular, like, farming the oak, it's different if you're in the tundra, like getting the copper and everything. But when you're farming the oak, you don't have to bring very much healing, because pretty much zombie drops between 2 and 5 fabrics up there. That's what I tell everybody if they're low on bandages or, you know, jerky and stuff like that, healing stuff. Just go up north and kill some zombies. Even if you're not up there to farm oak planks, just kill a bunch of zombies and I guarantee you'll come home with at least 2 to almost 3 full stacks of torches. Alright, now I just gotta get the hatchets. And I do have quite a bit of hatchets up in the north at the survivor base. Yes, I do keep hatchets there, iron hatchets, because I have not yet been raided in those bases so far. I have not even been raided in the bunker yet. As I said before, I believe the reason is that I've never been above a threat level 1 with raids. I take my time and I do 1 a day and no more than 1 a day. I save my gold and serve. And so one day I might experiment a little bit, or you guys can ask somebody that has 2, 3, or 4 threat level and just ask them if they have had anything stolen from them from the bunker. But personally, I would not be able to tell you that. What I'll do first is I'll go straight to the red zone, use these 5 and then from there I'll head over to Spectre and grab the rest of my hatchets and straight back to the red. I no longer farm the yellow zones just because I beat the quest faster. Bear with me with this video. I'll turn the volume. Wubba lubba dub dub. I'm Pickle Rick.
Hello, most drive-thrus have a...
As far as these go, I've never gotten any automatic weapons, guns. However, I have gotten, I've gotten a Devastator and an engine part. Those are pretty much the best things I've gotten from the free spin. Most of the time it's one lousy single gold, which I will not get this time. It'll end up being 5 seeds, I guarantee you. What just had? Press close? That was stupid. Wow, what did I do that for? That's what a lack of sleep does. I definitely have a crowbar on me, don't I? Why? And why do I have 2 sets of jerky? That was not meant to happen. Just use the crowbar. You know what? I'll be right back, because I have quite a bit of lag. Sit tight. I will be back in 60 seconds. Don't go. Welcome back. Now I shouldn't have any problems being hit from the spitters. The longer I can keep the smell off me, the easier my farm session will be. If I do end up starting to smell, it doesn't matter, because basically you get the same amount of fight action, not smelly, so really doesn't matter, just as long as I conserve on my arm. Alright, we're ready. Damn, where's all the spitters? Usually I get about 8 by now. There's one. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. The reason you see me backing up as I attack, because it actually creates a space between me and the enemy. I can reach the enemy, but the enemy can't reach me. So basically, it takes about a half a second extra for the enemy to walk up to me before he hits me, which does take the down a bit. And sometimes, well, most of the time, I can finish him off with the final blow before he hits me. So usually I'll take about 3 to 5 less hits than normal by using the backup technique. And that also works with all the other long-ranged melee weapons such as mine, and really work with the shovel, but it does work if you get the back just right. And you can also use the spears to take down the freeboater's damage, or health. Use the enemies against. Better find me some water. Give me a chest. I also love it. I try to get multiple on me at the same time because they tend to kill each other. So far, I have 8 fabrics saved up. I'll probably leave with 2, 3, probably about a half a stack of bandages. As you can see, I switch my weapons quite often. I am really big with conservatism. I will conserve everything in this game, all items, all weapons. So, for fast biters, I'll use the crowbar. For the bigger guys, for the spinners, I'll use the machete. For the bigger guys, like the floater boaters, I'll use the hammer. And for the toxic bloaters, I'll use the saw. Ho, we got a shotty up in the house, boy. Haha, yeah. And I tell everybody this is the most important item in this game, I believe, the shotgun, because like I just told you a second ago, each weapon I use for different situations. Shotguns are made for the most difficult, such as in bunker hard mode, where you'll get the frenzies chasing after you super fast. For those situations, you want a weapon that does one shot high damage, and that's a shotgun for you. The shotgun is also useful in the frozen areas up north for the frozen bloaters, and especially for the frozen zombie, the numb zombies. They're pretty fast little creatures, man, and if you don't let them reach you, you can kill the numb zombies with 2 shotgun blasts. But if you don't kill them in 2 shotgun blasts quickly, and he hits you one time, they actually regenerate their health every time they hit you. So it will take an extra 3rd shotgun blast if you do it incorrectly. An alternate way is to use a modified damage M16 or a normal AK-47. Usually I save those for the survivors. A lot of survivors will come to you in the frozen north with VSSs. Actually, 90% of the survivors that come after you in the north have VSSs. So it's pretty smart to use an AK for those guys. Shotguns are not good against them because VSSs have super long range. In fact, if you have an AK or an M16, you will actually not be able to reach the survivor with VSS. You have to actually move up a little bit farther so you can make contact with him. Otherwise, he'll sit there and hit you while you're sitting there missing him. What else was I going to say? There's one other thing. Oh, the clothing that you wear for the north. Against popular belief that you have to use all fur, you actually don't need all fur clothing. The minimum requirements needed to stay warm up there is actually 1 military helm, military boots, fur armor, fur leggings. So you can actually go to the north with a little bit of protection. You don't have to go full fur without any protection for yourself. I found that out later as I tested some of the combinations of clothings. Some of the descriptions that you see, like as far as the second tier hat, which is this one. If you read the description, protects ears from cold and bites. And if you read the actual description, when it's in your inventory, it says it will keep you warm. But that is not the case. It will not keep you warm in the north. In fact, the last thing that you think would keep you warm is the military hat, which is actually the only thing that will keep you warm in the north as far as headwear goes. So I hope that little tidbit helps some of you guys out when you get to farm the north, or you currently are farming the north. Nice, we're getting a lot of tea, which is not needed because I literally just finished that quest. I'm going to start making some of these into bandages. You guys got to be careful as you're in chests and crafting stuff. You got to watch your back for survivors. I can't tell you how many times in the frozen that I was farming copper, I would literally look around my radar, not a single person would be around me, and as soon as I go inside the chest, there you go, pink, 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 you hear 3 VSS shots, and by the time you get out of your inventory to try to heal, dead, losing pretty much a full inventory of copper. Worst ever. I can't tell you how many full stack inventory. I'm talking top to bottom full of copper lost due to VSS people. Very frustrating. I am going to keep a hold of the tea. I believe that the lady will come up with some different missions for me for today's missions, but just in case, I'm gonna hang on to them. So if I need them, I have them. So I'm actually almost finished farming already. In the yellow sections of the oak, you can see 20. It's either, 30. You can bring home 30 of these oak logs. And in the red, I think 40. So we should be getting close to being done here. If not 40, it's 50. Yeah, it should be 50. Maybe it's 60. there should be 2 trees left. After these 2 trees, I'm going to kill some animals for a little bit of meat, because we all know how much we need that in them jerkies. And it's good eating up here. Yep, that's about it. I believe the best. You see how I killed that fox with 1 hit of the crowbar? It's actually a trick you can do. After you hit 1 fox, you can hurry up, target the 2nd fox, and mid-swing, as you're swinging, you can actually crouch down, and it will count as a sneak attack hit. A 1-hit kill. Like I just did now. Those foxes, you know it takes three hits with a crowbar to kill, so doing that crouch down trick is pretty cool. I do not keep fur because I literally have a whole chest full of them. I do not need any more. In fact, they're quite a nuisance. I get way too many of them. I wouldn't mind taking the deer hides, but I need room for wood. I would like to take that rope, but kind of have your priorities when you come up here. I only used 3 jerkies. I cleared this entire map with 3 jerkies, and I'm leaving. I can't believe I only got 6 of these. Usually I leave with a lot more than 6 bandages, but I get luckier next time. Let me see if there's a little bit more animals. I think that's about it. Alright, so I'm going to leave and then come right back. Actually, I'm going to... Yo, what's up, J&D Gaming, Epic AFK. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, bro. I would really appreciate it. Just, I think I have a link in my Omlet app profile. If you click on my profile, it should have the link there to my YouTube. please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. So instead of traveling to the yellow and then right back to the red, it costs less energy to come to the watchtower and back. But honestly, since we're made for the oak instead of for opening the red zone chests, I will actually yellow area and farm it for oak. Once again, I got my, for those of you that weren't here when I did my floppy coordinate, I got my 11th freaking infected chest in a row, which is really frustrating. All the materials that you use in hard mode, all the automatic weapons, the time spent, all the bandages, all the jerkies, military armor, SWAT armors, shotguns, I mean, you name it. You guys know how much is spent in hard mode. Just to obtain that one floppy disk. And what do I get in return for a reward? Jack shit. Nothing. A pile of dust. Quite sad. And senseless, if you ask me. I don't know about you guys, but it really turns me off to the idea of keep having to do hard mode. Meanwhile, you're not getting anything in return for your efforts. You're losing more stuff than you're gaining. That's for sure. You're probably losing triple of what you're actually gaining in the end. And that's actually my next step after I farm oak. I will be heading to the bunker. I still need to complete easy mode. So I will complete the easy mode first and then directly onto hard mode. I thought I would make it in time. I made it out slightly unscathed. I got hit by that initial spitter that I thought I had enough time to switch to my machete. The hammer's a little bit too slow to use for multiple spitters, but I got hit by 2 spitters, which isn't bad. Should be the last of the spitters I get hit by. Keep my machete on. I should have picked up some more of my axes. I wasn't thinking. However, I think I'll have enough axe to farm at least 3/4 of the wood here. You can only farm a stack of 30 in the yellow zone. Red zone, stack of 50. Did I just get hit? Did that bastard just hit me? How am I smelling? Yeah, that's very strange. I don't know how I'm smelling because I only got hit by 3 spitters total since I started and came out here. That's very, very strange. It might be the water that I'm drinking. I drank 4 waters plus 4 spitters. The more water that you drink, the faster you start smelling. But I know for a fact that I only got hit 4 times. I don't know how the hell I'm smelling already. But all that means is whenever I come freshly to the next area, which will be the red area, all the spitters will pretty much rush me all at the same time. Which isn't a bad thing because the spitters will all end up pretty much killing themselves. Minimize what I have to do, really. Sometimes I think the yellow zone has more animals than the red zone actually has. starting a new stack of, starting a brand new stack of meat. Usually I'll bring, let me see, 5, 10, I'll bring usually 15 iron hatchets with me, and I'll return with about 50 meats and about, let me see, 5, 10, a little over 10 full stacks of oak. And usually that'll last me a couple days, depending, give or take, if I instant finish some of the wood. If I'm like in a hurry to complete some of the walls, the level 3 stone wall, I'll actually pay a little bit of gold to instant finish a couple. Otherwise, it usually lasts me about 4 days. I'm going to save that crowbar for the level 3 door in the bunker. I might actually have to sell it, or I mean delete it. Don't need the rope. I save all cans too, but not now, I'm not. Things that you might want to save for the very near future is empty cans and electronics, such as cameras, USBs, flashlights, everything electrical you want to save up. Light bulbs were part of it, and empty cans were part of making Titan bars in the future. But the electronics lab should be coming soon. I believe it's going to be when the Bunker 4 releases. In fact, it was originally known that the electronics lab was going to be released in Bunker Level 1, right across from the red coupon ticket box. We don't, since they're making a level 4 bunker, you kind of put 2 and 2 together and kind of think that that's where they're going to give an extra added bonus of gratification, making it to the level 4 bunker. But who knows? We won't know until we actually get there. And I was one single smack away from getting this tree. I'll be damned. And that was the best tree, too. Look, I got 20. One more smack, and I would have collected all of the oak trees here in this level. Oh well. So let's go over to the survivor's base next door. Meanwhile, we're going to collect all we can from the boxes now. That's good for now. Last time I had come to this base a week and a half ago, so I'm not sure what I have left still sitting in these lockers or these chests, but I do know that I have a couple of hatchets, if not maybe a lot, maybe about 10 hatchets, but we're about to find out. Oh yeah, we have enough to finish our little session here in the north. And actually, in the very super near future, I will show you an efficient way to farm the north for copper. In fact, I might make the video a little bit later today when I run out of things to do. The 12 jerky I have on me will do just nicely. Okay, I'm gonna finish that off. Finish that. Everything that I have, I can just keep, and I'm gonna drop the shotgun off. And that. I don't believe that I left anything over in this chest. Yep, I thought I took everything. Oh, by the way, guys, I don't know how many people are watching right now, or if anybody's watching right now at all, because there's no way of me knowing how many people are here. But if you look at this base, he's missing one electronic circuit. And all the rest of these that he needs, like, I have so many of, that I can just easily complete this. Now, I know that if you complete another person's bike or, you know, other stuff, benches, stuff like that, you can't use them. However, what if the acid bath is different? Like, has anybody ever tried finishing somebody else's acid bath and actually tried using it? Because, honestly, I have lost 9 infected chests. No, 10 infected chests because I do not have my acid bath finished. I have everything finished except for 2 electronic circuits, which I cannot get normal chests to even get to begin with. So, please comment in my video if any of you guys ever experimented with this, with the acid bath. If you know the answer to my question, I would love to know the answer so I could save some of my loot. We're ready to move on. Let's keep on keeping on. I'm going to be on the safe side in case you meet up with a survivor with a VSS. I will take a little bit of extra meat. Again, if anybody wants to interact with me as I'm making my video, as I'm streaming, just how Justin Schreiber just did, he's on the app called Omlet. It's called the Omlet app. You can actually go there and interact with me as I'm streaming. You can speak with me. Basically, just send me a pop-up on the top of my screen, whether it's a question or, just a statement or just to say hi or whatever. I'll be able to see it on my screen. If you don't have the link, I believe I put the link to my Omlet profile in the description of my YouTube video, and in Omlet I put the link to my YouTube channel, my Omlet profile. So what's not fair, Justin? Yeah, so both profiles have the link to each. I'm going to head over to the red. No energy. Shoot. To walk. And then, you know what, guys? I've literally plenty of gold. I'm just going to buy it. I'm going to walk to save that 11 energy. You don't have your chopper yet, huh? That's alright, man. You'll get it. Guess you have the tank. It's either the tank or the fork. But you will end up getting it eventually. And you know what? Honestly, if you want to spend some money, it is actually pretty cheap and actually very easy to get this tank. I bet you any money, if you buy 2 of these for $12 total for 20 of these chests, you will get a tank. I guarantee you, bro. I mean, if you don't get them in two tries, you can buy an extra 10 boxes. I don't know how old you are. If you're young, maybe ask your mom to borrow some money. If not, if you're old enough, hey, shit, man, splurge. Buy yourself a couple boxes, get yourself a chopper, and once you have your chopper, man, let me tell you, the game changes big time. Yeah, you need the chopper, because, wait, let me think. Hold on. Let me think how I did the process. I got the generator, took it to the tower, opened up. Yeah, you're right. No, you don't need the chopper. You just need a generator. Which wow, this whole time I've been playing, I thought you needed a chopper. Okay, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's cool. I try to keep the cussing down to a minimum. I just learned earlier today that 2 of my videos, I can't monetize them because, well, I said the F word a couple times, and I guess they won't let you monetize the video. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more family oriented and clean. But yeah, I mean, I just thought about that. Yeah, you don't need the chopper. I'm glad you brought that up. I don't know what I was thinking. You do need the generator, though, which does take a little bit of parts, which I think that you can get. Let me see. I'm trying to remember what you need for the generator. I think it's just engine parts and wrenches. And they're pretty easy to get. Yeah, I mean, since you're 9 years old, I would ask your mom, if you play the game a lot, if you play daily, it's gonna come in handy for you. You really should open up the North, because it's a whole new ball game up here. Yeah, just, I think, Bunker A, you'll get a lot of materials too. You'll get at least, I think, 1 engine part per chest that you open up for red coupons. All I can say is just keep playing the game, man. The more items you get. Oh, that's cool, man. You're 9 years old and you work hard. You sound like how I was when I was 9. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead this guy away from my chopper, because up north, they don't go away. The survivors up here in the north, they will stay until you kill them or you get killed. So if you go outside of bounds by your bike, that's where they're going to respawn, right there by your bike. So they're going to get a head start on you. They're going to start firing at you before your screen even loads to fire at them. So what you have to do is you have to lead them away from your bike first. Come out, get your weapon on. Luckily, I'm using my SWAT armor, and I do have my M16, which is the weakest one. Aside from the hand, definitely enough to get the job done. So let's kill this guy real quick. You always got to make sure that if you come out of the map, you have to go away from your bike, or else he's going to pop up right beside you. I'll wait for him up here. There he is. Let's kill him. That's a wolf. Give me that gun. Give me that AK. Oh, it's already gone. He has nothing for me. There's nothing here that I need. Oh well. He literally has nothing. I don't need this shit. Or stuff. I can probably use. So I'll take those. And if this was not modified, I would actually take it home and modify it. But since it's already modified and empty and broken, there is no use for it. Sometimes you'll get survivors that have nothing, and other times you'll have survivors that are stacked. Like their guns they'll have 2 guns, 1 handgun and 1 full shotgun, along with many other things. And sometimes they'll have what you just saw. They'll have nothing. And I guess part of my schedule that I plan on doing is after I get with the farming oak here, I'm going to head over to the bunker, clear out and hard mode. I already opened my coupon boxes and got my prizes out of them. Big lag. And another pattern I've been noticing is whenever you do get a survivor, it's always best if you don't leave the map, because if you leave the map and then you come back and kill them, I always notice that they don't have very much of anything for you. However, if you kill the survivor without leaving the map, you kill the survivor as soon as you come up on him, he usually will have a lot more stuff to give you. At least, maybe not more stuff, but more durability on the stuff. Armor with full durability, guns with maybe half durability. Always try to kill the survivor without leaving the map. I had no choice there because the guy was using an AK and I did not have my M16 equipped, and I didn't think that I would make it in time switching my gun and healing without dying. Yeah, of course I do. In fact, I think you've been watching my channel more than anybody so far, Justin. There is a reason for that. Put it this way, if you want to put your guy on auto, I always like to do auto farm, so it cuts down the work for me. So if you have an open space like this, you have one open space, and you click auto collect, it's going to collect something that I don't want, such as these berries here. It'll collect these, and I don't want the berries. So basically, if you fill all your spaces up with the item you want, like for example, if you look, there's no bandages to be collected. There's no cloth to be collected. No meat. These things cannot be collected by just running around gathering. So basically, the only thing that can be gathered is the oak. So if you fill all the spots up with the oak, even if you don't fill the spots up with oak, you can fill it up with anything, such as, these, like that. As long as all your spots are filled, it will always go directly to the oak trees. So let's say you're running around the map and hold up. Let's say you're running around the map and you don't know where the next is. You can just split up the inventory, fill all your spaces up, auto, and it'll go straight to the tree. And what was this like? You can craft a bandage. Yeah, you can craft a bandage, but as far as the auto goes, auto will only go for things that you can actually physically gather off the ground or from the map, such as the oak trees. So as long as I have axes in my inventory and at least one piece of oak, and all of my spaces are filled with something that are not gatherable, it will always go towards what I want to be picked up. The knife you can use to down trying to search for whatever you're looking for. The biggest thing that this is used is farming copper up in the frozen place, because copper is super hard to find. The yellow zone only has 1 or 2 copper mounds, and the red zone has between 2 and 5. Up, they're a little bit more scarce, and auto is a good thing to use up there, so you can cut down the time on finding which direction that they are in. Yeah, there's an auto button. You can just pretty much hit the auto button, and I mean, if you're farming nothing in particular, like if you want everything, the grass on the ground, the trees, the stones, if you're aiming to pick up everything, just push the auto button and it'll run around and pick everything up for you. But I'm up here just farming oak. I just want to make sure that, see, if I have that mushroom in my inventory, it would go around pick up every mushroom in the stage, and I don't want that. So I'm going to make sure that the space is filled and keep farming on auto. Right now, I'm not touching anything, which is a bad idea because I thought all of the zombies were dead, and I guess not. Yeah, you might want to hold off on auto until all the monsters are killed first. I could have swore I had all the monsters killed, but I guess not. My armor's gone. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my M16 on, and I have to try very, very hard not to get hit, because if I get hit and lose my armor, it's cold up here. You'll actually freeze to death. If you have no clothing on, no protection, the weather, you'll get an icon above your head, just like how the smell icon's above my head now. You'll actually get an icon that has a snowflake on it, which means you are getting cold, and eventually you will start to lose health, and eventually to a point where you die. So, I cannot lose this armor on my body. I have to be very careful. My main objective now is my priority to go in these chests. I want to pick whatever's in these chests first before I lose my armor, my protection. As soon as I open all the chests, I'll try to get the rest of the, actually, hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think if I dumped my items off in a chest somewhere. No, I think that was the last run I did. So let's move around, be very careful. Yepper. Okay, so here's an enemy, and I cannot let him hit me, so I'm going to try to keep out of his range. If he does see me and he does come after me, I'm going to have to just kill him with the M16 without being touched. I know there's more chests around here. Ah, there's one. So, I guess I am going to have to cut my farming short because I'm about to lose my armor and I will not be able to farm any longer. I do want to try to find this 5th chest. I know it's somewhere here around here. Ah, damn it. Where is that 5th chest? Too bad there's not an auto button, doesn't find any chests. There might be only, I'm gonna have to leave the map. I don't have enough ammunition to kill this guy. Actually, yes, I can kill him. However, I have to take stuff off. So it doesn't break. So now I gotta kill this guy before I start getting cold. When the cold symbol comes up, swing half speed. You will be able to fire your gun and swing your weapon, but it'll be half speed. But once you put clothing back on that is warm enough, the cold icon will go away and you will move back in full speed. What happened? I forgot my boots, huh? I forgot to take my boots off. That's not good. So I gotta work fast here because I will get cold here. I gotta find the last of these oak trees. No, I found them all. I'm done. So I can just pick up whatever I see on the ground. Because I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there a guy down here who will survive? I think it was up here. He might have low door bill. I mean, they might almost be open, but they will be warm. Come on, where are you at? I don't know if that's this map or the yellow map I was in. I can't remember. Yep, he was. He just saved my life. Look at that. He has fur boots I can wear. Great. He just saved my life. So now I can kind of take my time and find the things that I actually need before I leave this place. Take a little time to the animals for some. Got that one. I'm going to use the rest of my M16. Damn, I got to leave that one last sliver because this is, you can see it's not modified. So if it's not modified, I can take it to the bunker along with some other materials and I can modify it to be fully back to a full gun plus a modification added onto it, like a laser sight for damage or, you know, stuff like that. So you turn a dead gun into a full gun. Oh, what happened there? That was not good. See, I killed that fox with one hit because right as I was swinging, I went down in crouch mode, which, as I said, it will count as a sneak attack, which does triple damage. Sneak attacks do triple damage. So I'll run full, and when he turns around, I will crouch down at the last second, like that, and kill him in one hit. That's a little trick you guys can do. Chase, chase, chase. Crouch. And I think we're finished here. I think that there's only 4 chests this time. Sometimes that'll happen. And nothing too cool. If you do get cold, you can actually drink this alcohol. You can find it in the north locations in chests. Although they do make you warm, they do make you smell too. Like in the copper areas where the snowy areas, you cannot smell at all because you cannot alert these up there. It's actually more of a stealth map. You have to get through all the zombies without even fighting. You don't want to fight any zombies up there unless you have to. Like, if a zombie's, like, right in front of a copper ore, you're gonna have to kill it. Otherwise, you always want to stay away from the zombies. I'm done here. I can leave. go. Free up one more space to dead body. See if there's any. What up, Jim? I could take this helm and try to farm a little bit over in the yellow section, but it's not going to get me too far. On my way over to the survivors base, I'm gonna stop at the the yellow area, farm a couple trees until I do lose my armor, and then I'll head over to the survivors base to get the stuff. I left a bunch of stuff in the chests. I just hope a survivor doesn't come. I won't be able to fight him. Oh man, I got more axes. God. And I gotta sell something. No I don't. Nah, you bastard. Here comes another one. Is that? I thought that was just a survivor. No thanks. My chest piece is up to go. So while I still can, I'm going to try to farm as many trees and chests as possible. And as soon as my durability does break, I'm going to have to make a break for it. There's a chest over there. If I do find a survivor that just has a simple melee weapon, that would be enough to save me and keep me here for one more red level session. It'd be just enough to get me through another map. Nah. Ah, there goes my armor. Gotta be quick about it now. I'm gonna take my helmet off to fight this guy so it doesn't break. Stick it back on. Quickly open this chest. Once you get cold, you can't open any chests or chop any wood. Although I am in the yellow area of Oak Place, which is the least cold out of the 4 places you go. So, having the fur pants and my boots are gone now too. Yeah, I'm gonna start getting cold here soon. Let's make some quick farming. Well, that's good. I think I'll be able to finish the map before I start getting cold. I only lost 2 pieces of armor, so I might be okay. It takes a little bit longer for you to get cold in the map that I'm in, and also because the fur pants actually helps a lot. I really don't have anything to get rid of. Let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, I do. What's up, Justin? I'm gonna have to fight this guy. Alright, that's what I'll do then. I'll fight this guy, break my armor, and cut these 3 trees down before I get cold. Oh, I still got my helm. I'll be okay. I'm going to the bunker. I'm going to hop over to the survivor's base next door to this place, grab my stuff out of the chest that I left there, head over to bunker, and start clearing that out. I mean, if you're fairly new, so that I can teach bunker too, Justin. Cool. Alright, let's mosey on out. I want to raid so bad, but I don't know if you remember earlier today how I was locked out of the game. I couldn't log in. It was loading up to 90% and stopping. I found out the reason. When you complete the 5 tasks that you have to complete for the Raiders missions, when you come back to the Raiders and click the button that says complete, and then you see them run off out of your base, and they put the Raider base out in the map for you to go get. When that happens, as soon as you exit the app, Last Day on Earth app, the next time you try to come in, it will not allow you to come in. And that's what happened to me, and also many, many other players. Multiple dozens of other players who use iOS. Android users, I think, are safe. I don't think that they will have any problems, but the only people that had a problem and were locked out of the game were the iOS players using like iPads and stuff like that, iPhones, stuff. But I think Androids will be okay. So I'm kind of a little nervous to do raids just yet. I'm going to hold off and make sure that it's safe to do. That's what I'm playing. I'm playing on an iPad right now. Actually, I'm going to keep these in here. Okay, let's go through my stuff and pick all the things I want to bring. That'll do for now. I do want to bring this crowbar to avoid using a full crowbar's durability. If you use a full crowbar, it'll take a third of the durability down. However, if you have one that's already gone, you can actually use it, and it'll count as one swing. So that's a little other trick that I used in Bunker. I do want to bring it, but there's really nothing to replace it with. So I'm going to leave it here. I head on home, get ready for the bunker. I'm going to go get some coffee, guys. And give me like 5 minutes, I'll be right back. I'm going to click walk for now. And by the time I return, I'll just speed up the rest of the walk. Be right back. Okay, he turned. Got my coffee. Got a little snack. Ready to continue on with the 24/7 all day, every day stream. Well, what we're going to do is actually, I'm not going to waste 58 energy plus, if I buy energy right now, if I speed this up and buy it with 25 gold, what will happen is the 58 energy I have will not count for anything, just be erased. And on top of that, it'll take the 62 that it'll cost to get to my city. And all I have to do to avoid that is to hold on for 4 minutes, and that'll take care of that. If I wait 4 minutes, then I will actually use exactly 58 energy instead of, 120 something. So, hang on for 4 more minutes, I'll be back. Hey, where's Andy at? Did you take Andy outside? Gotta bring him up. Well, yeah, I'm live streaming right now, but I'm kind of doing an intermission right now. 4 more minutes. No. Huh. I'm eating a bagel right now. That's all I need right now. I'll eat dinner later. No, I mean lunch. No. No, I don't think anybody's watching me. There's probably a couple. I think there's maybe 2 or 3 people there that are constant viewers, but I think the rest of the people, they just check it out and then they leave after 5 minutes. Oh, yep. Viewers are hard to get. Subscriptions are even harder because people will come and watch you, but they don't always stop and subscribe, so I won't be able to monetize my videos if I don't get 1,000 subscriptions. So I gotta work towards 1,000 subscriptions, and then I have to work towards, what was it? Yeah, right. 4,000 views, view hours, watch hours. Well, yeah. I'll be streaming until probably tonight when I go to sleep. Nah, don't even worry about it. Nah, I'll take care of it. Nah, I'll let you I'll let you know later on today. Alright, well, I'll get a hold of you somewhere around 5 o'clock. Well, it's 10:30 now, so. Alright, well, that's even better. Just get a hold of me when you're back then. Alright. Take it easy. Bye. Alright, I'm back. I have enough energy now, so we'll finish this. Blow my doors down. Okay. More oak planks. I forgot, before I left, I used the last time I had for a wall. I just got all this stuff away, and then get ready for the bunker. That's why I haven't been bringing fur back home, because I have enough to last me a lifetime. So, I should probably delete that, but for now I'll just stick it to the chest next to me. And I'd say I'm about ready. Huh. Jeez, all my boxes are full. I'm bringing this candy with me because I will be using that for the bunker hard mode. I do have enough stuff. I brought enough armors and weapons to get through easy mode. I have all my bows up there already. Everything's up there waiting for me. So what I'm going to do is bring all the hard mode stuff that I'm going to need to get through hard mode. And avoid taking a second trip back home when I'm done with normal. one day I will add on to and build a wall around this. But until then, I just have just normal spikes blocking it. I don't think many people will make too much noise breaking down those just to go into my campfires. I know I wouldn't. It's not a really smart thing to do if you're raiding somebody for loot. So I feel pretty safe keeping my stuff outside. Alright, let's gear up. Pretty soon, I have enough oils to do another weapon modification session. In fact, I might, you know what, I am going to modify some weapons today. I'm going to bring my remaining small pile of steel bars, which is just pathetic. And, let me see, 8. I gotta make a choice now what I'll be upgrading. I only usually upgrade AKs, but they cost 2 steel bars a piece, which will only get me 4 weapons. And, I'm not happy with that right now, so I might pick the M16s just this time only, just because I'm short on steel bars. That'll get me 8 weapons. So that's what I'll do. Let's see. M16s require 5 weapon parts each. That's 40 weapons. And 24 oil, which I'm short 3. But I will receive that once I do. So I'll be good. What was the other thing? Oil, steel, weapon. Okay. I'll take a couple of these. My SWAT armor is already there for the blind one. I should probably just take one more military armor. Should be decent enough. Weapons, bring some saws. God, I only have 2 hammers left. I have at least a dozen. I've noticed lately that getting less and less bigger, heavy-hitting weapons. But me, I mean, I'm using them faster than I'm getting them. Put it that way. So, instead of bringing the hammers, I'll bring something that I believe is best item in the game, which is the samurai sword, just because of how fast it swings, plus having 35 damage. The saws are nice, they're just way too slow. I should bring a couple crowbars. I'm going to bring the first aid and the cooked cookies. We're going to leave this here because it's taking a whole space up for one. Alright, I'm just gonna throw a couple logs on my campfire, and I'm ready. Oh, about all the empty M16s that I need to bring with me for modification. Well, you know what? Since I don't have room to bring them, I'm gonna dump off the rest of my oil and my steel bars. I'm just gonna pick a different day to modify my weapons. It's not essential that I do it today. This way I can bring a couple extra healing. Forgot my guns. I do have a couple guns already there. However, oh yeah, I got my candy. Wow, today will be the first time using my candy. This is going to be fantastic. I can't wait to use it. Oh, I can't move. I still don't think I have enough guns. I'm gonna put one set of military armor back and replace it with some automatics and one shotgun. None of them are unmodified except this one. I'll bring that to finish it off. I will finish this off too. And then we'll bring a damage mod M16. No, we'll use a calibrated sight M16. That should be enough to get me through hard mode. And this is what I spend every single day in hard mode just to get a floppy disk that leads me to the same goddamn infected chest every day. Well, I guess it'd be every 2 days since it's 48 hours. I'm going to keep watching right now because I'm actually starting to get tired. Watching, probably just gonna, but if there is a decent amount of people watching, I'll keep going. Yeah, my problem got fixed. It was a problem with... Actually, you can go to my YouTube and watch the video I made. It explains basically the problem that it deals basically with the raiders quests. You can't do any raids at the moment. As soon as you start a raid on a different player, that's when it happens. It won't let you play until the raid expires. And it's just for iOS players. Android, I think people are safe. iOS, I think you have a only person watching me, and that's you, Kindly. And I was hoping that Justin would be here, because he's been waiting to watch me do the bunker to show him some tips and tricks. But it shows that he's not here right now. And on not only that, I am feeling extremely sleepy right now. So I'm gonna make the decision to take maybe about an hour break, just to take a short nap. Hopefully by the time I get back, Justin is back around again, and I can show him the bunker, all the tips and tricks. Start walking over there now, and by the time I get there, I'll drop all of my inventory stuff off into one of the chests and get going from there once I wake up. So, watching Kindly. I don't know why more people aren't watching. I don't know how to get more viewers, more subscribers. When it comes to that stuff, I'm at a loss. I don't know how to get my name. But I'm glad at least you're watching, my only viewer. But So yeah, I'm not gonna like I don't know, put a whole bunch of effort out if nobody's gonna watch me. It's kind of discouraging, because if more people were watching me, it would motivate me to put a lot more effort into what I'm doing. But knowing there's only one person watching, man, it really takes my down a peg. So I'm gonna stop broadcasting now, and I'll give it a try later, and we'll see how it goes. See you later, Kinley.